Watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Hey guys, it's your girl Chassidy Autumn, and I'm back with another YouTube video. So finals in school is finally over, so now I can be back on track how I was before, trying to stay consistent. So we're just gonna jump into this install. I'm doing a frontal install. I started with bleaching her frontal. This frontal was from White Label Hair. I used 50 Developer and BW powder. So you guys know my first step is just giving my client some straight backs that are super neat so that her foundation is flat and so that her install will lay super flat. My next step is just oiling my client's scalp with some wild hair growth just to keep her head moisturized under that install. I push back her edges with some edge booster. You guys know this is my favorite. And I'm just going to use the dotted formula like I always use in all of my videos with my Ghost Bond. And this is the extra hold. I then take my stocking wig cap and I just place this over the smeared out glue that I did, and I do the dotted method all over again on top of the cap. You guys know I love the dotted method. I then take a makeup brush and just use my client's foundation to color the cap, but you guys know I don't make my clients bring their foundation. I just use the LA Girl concealer. I then go in with cutting my stocking cap off around the ears and around the front, and I fill in any missing foundation. Her knots are now bleached to perfection, so I'm just gonna rinse this off. This is what perfectly bleached knots look like. So now I'm going to sew where I think the frontal is going to end. I leave a little bit more space. I know it's not going to be that wide across her head, but I just want to leave enough of the cap under so that it gives the illusion that it's her skin. I then have her hold down the frontal and I sew down the back of the frontal. I then cut alongside the glue. I use this method of leaving the lace on and then cutting around because I don't want to have excess glue on my client. When people tend to cut the lace beforehand, there's a lot of excess glue afterwards. So there you have it. I then go in with some baby hairs. Y'all know everybody loves baby hairs, so I'm just plucking whatever I need to pluck because I hate thick baby hairs. And I just give her some nice little swoops alongside her hairline. I then wrap her hair with some wrap strips. And now I'm showing you guys how I sew. And just showing you guys that this is White Label hair. But I wanted to show you guys how I sew because I know more in-depth details were requested for my videos, so I'm just showing you guys how I sew. I do start with doubling, so I double halfway up, and then when I get to the top I start to single so that her install lays extremely flat. So I am going to start to speed up the time here, but it really does not matter how you guys are sewing. To me, honestly, I just sew and I go through the loop over and over. If you guys can see, there's like a little loop and then I pull the thread through that loop. So I hope you guys can see it, but it's kind of like formulating its own little knot over and over again, and that's how I always sew. And just to show you guys how I flip over, because a lot of people have a hard time making it flat, I literally pull the track and I hold it down while I sew it so that it can lay flat, and I continue to do that same go through the loop method over again. So I do the same thing. That is how I sew back and forth. So this just shows you that now I am singling it and I'm going back and forth. I tend not to cut my clients' wefts only because I don't want their hair to start shedding after they leave me, and cutting wefts does cause shedding. So now we're done with the hard part. I'm just brushing out her hair and I'm spraying it with some conditioner and water, and then I'm gonna go in with some mousse to just get that sleek, nice curl that you guys know that I love to have towards the end. So this is the tricky part, y'all. I'm just gonna go with my hot comb over her lace, over the wrap strip, and just lightly touch the lace so that her lace is melting. Only do this if you know what you're doing and you know you're not going to burn your client. I then remove her wrap strip and I just go in with some more water just to get that final cute looking look. Honestly, I did spray it for this slow motion video because she was already looking good. So there you guys have it. This was a frontal install YouTube video. My next videos will be plucking and bleaching, I promise, okay? And I also have a lot of other videos that are coming out on my YouTube channel that I have to edit as well, so please bear with me. School just ended and I promise to get all of these videos out to you guys. I promise.